While we were having breakfast, Nasuki was looking very intently at her cell phone. I avoided looking at Sayori as much as possible. If I blushed again, Nasuki was going to get suspicious. While I ate my miso soup, Sayori devoured some dangos and a bowl of rice with nori seaweed as if it was the last meal she was going to have in her life. That all sounds like shit. Nasuki barely touched her mochis because she was so intent on whatever she was doing. Suddenly, she stood up from her chair energetically and almost screamed with excitement. Also, what the fuck is a mochi? This food sounds like ass. It sounds like straight ass. I don't know what they are feeding people in Japan, but like, where's the cheeseburgers? Where's the steak? I know they got like Wagyu steak there, but we have that in America too now, so like that's becoming more common. What are we doing? What is a mochi? You think I'm gonna go down to a restaurant and be like, oh yeah, can I get 2 orders of mochis? Fuck out of here. I'm ordering a cheeseburger. I found it. Oh, Nasuki, you scared me. What do you mean? I found Monica. I know where she works. What? How did you do it? Sayori said on the train that when Monica was still living in Osaka, she hardly saw her. She didn't see her on the street, at school, or anywhere. She was old enough to work, and her name was on her last year's high school senior class valedictorian. So I figured her work must have been all-consuming and left her no time for herself. Thanks to this, I deduced that she could be a teacher. I had no hope of getting it right, but searching for her name on the internet, I found out that she spent 6 months working as an economics tutor. Well, that sounds boring as shit. And it turns out that according to what it says on this website, she quit her job as a teacher, but obviously without specifying the reasons. Because of this, I deduced that when she came to Tokyo, it might have been because of a job offer and something to do with the economy. Okay, oh my god, how much longer does this explanation go on for? Do we really need more? I started looking for her as a consultant or college professor, but she is not listed under either. And when I searched the prosecutor's registry... Oh yeah, I did read that right. In Tokyo, I found that Jiro Monica works as a public defender, and thanks to that registry, I was able to get her phone number. Sayori and I were unable to utter a single word for a minute. Our jaw almost hit the floor. Our jaws, we don't have one. We don't have one jaw together. We never thought that Nasuki would be able to carry out such an investigation worthy of a police inspector. Nasuki smiled in a mocking manner. You are welcome. Thanks, Nat. It will be so much easier to find Monica. So what are we waiting for, Sayori? Call Monica. I'm sure she's thinking about you. Alright, Nat, tell me your number. Number. I'm not reading all that. When Sayori pressed the call button, my heart shrank. Someone answered the call. Amica Law Firm? My name is Kazuo. What can I do for you? Hello, good morning. I would like to speak to Jiro Monica. Right now, Miss Jiro is busy with a client. Would you like to book an appointment with her for this evening at 6:30? Yeah, sure, it's perfect. Great, could you please provide me with your name? Of course. Shinohara Sayori. I think I said that wrong. Great, you have your appointment all lined up. Anything else I can help you with? No, that's all. Thank you very much. Thank you for trusting us and have a good morning. When Sayori hung up the call and looked at us, we saw confusion and surprise in her eyes. Suddenly, she spoke. Guys, Monica even has a secretary. What? We both exclaimed when we heard that, and I would have never imagined Monica with a secretary. From literature club leader to having a secretary of her own. What a turn of events in life. Same here. I'm glad she was able to get on with her life normally after what happened. Yeah. We were both silent for several seconds. We forgot for a moment that Sayori had a terrible time in our absence. And what are we waiting for? We better go. Of course, follow me. Oh shit, here we go. This is huge. We decided to go at a reasonable time to be with her as soon as possible. I felt strange. I didn't feel like myself. It was as if those 5 years that passed, which for me were a few hours, they had changed the essence of my person to an empty shell. A mere memory of what I once was, and what? And whose change for me? What? Oh, wait, no, that does make sense. I'm sorry. A mere memory of what I once was, and whose change for me was absolutely arbitrary. Everything I remembered had changed. Yo, wait, I just now thought about something. Imagine you died for 5 years, and you wake up, motherfuckers are on, like, the iPhone 35. Like, you're gonna be so out of touch with technology, too. Oh my god, alright, and as a video game player, that might low-key be a banger, because that means it's almost like time traveling. Like, if I'm waiting for a video game, I don't have to wait anymore. I can just die and then come back. Wait, that's actually kind of huge. Imagine, like, wow, actually, I'm not going to imagine anymore. Y'all just imagined. I'll leave y'all to imagining the previous bit. As I prepared to put my cell phone away, I saw myself reflected in the black screen, and my thought became certain. To the naked eye, nothing has changed in me, and to some extent that was true, but the real change was only perceptible to me. I am the only human being aware of my existence as Skibbity Toilet. In that dark mirror, I saw a ragged man with dark circles under his eyes and a 3-day beard. Lost look and a ponytail whose only purpose was to hide my identity. To my right, Nasuki was wearing her pink outfit along with a brunette wig. And to my left, Sayori, as careless as her wont. What? As careless as she's not, I guess. I'm just gonna assume that's what it's... Okay, and we're fading away. Ooh, Makima. Miss Shinohara. I'm sorry. Look, this is a different recording day, so I don't know if y'all can notice that, but I don't remember what voice I gave Kazoo. If we've met them before, I don't know if we have. Yes? Oh, shit. Sayori still hasn't fixed her hair? Like, bitch, do something. You look ugly right now. And, you know, like, I'm so sorry. Like, maybe... There's a woman out there. There's no women watching this channel. I was about to say something so fucking stupid. Alright, imagine yourself as a woman right now, and you're watching this. Maybe you look like this. I'm sorry. You need to take better care of yourself, honestly. Like, first and foremost, like, that means you've gone 5 years, like, just looking like this? Get a grip. Yes? You may stop by to see Miss Gyro, but for the time, please, let us know that you are coming with companions. Oh, I'm so sorry. Pleased to meet you, gentlemen. Likewise. Oh, Nat's a man? Did she just say... They thought Nasuki was a man. As we entered her office, we were dumbfounded. A large desk centered in the room with various potted plants gracing the scene, while the light gently reflected on her hair backlit by the huge window on her back. A huge bookshelf occupied the right wall with various books about law and legislation. Good for Monica, she became a lawyer or something. A computer was visible on the table, while the rest was cluttered with scattered papers and pens. The entrance was filled... What? Oh my god! I might be stupid, I'm sorry. The entrance wall filled its void with the painting Red Square and Black Square. A picture I never understood, nor did I intend to understand. I don't know why the music is so crazy right now, but the picture Red Square and Black Square, that could be like a checkers reference. I've never seen the picture before. Is it just one square each, or is it like a checkered board? Because if it's like a checkered board, then it might be like a checker reference. Or maybe it was the building bones for checkers. It could be. Because when was checkers invented? I don't fucking know that off the top of my head. Hey Google, show me a picture of my balls. When I looked into her face, I saw the face of a self-made, confident woman. She carried a pencil resting on her left ear and a ponytail that reached to her waist, until that moment invisible thanks to the desk. What? She looked like the person you see on the street and thinks she must be very busy. Welcome to Makima Law Firm! My name is Monica, how can I help you? She looks just about the same, honestly. Sayori? The same, my leader. Saying that, she waved a hand on her forehead as if she were her Navy captain. A sudden emotion shone in Monica's eyes. Sayori, come here! In less time than it takes to blink, both girls were melted in a warm embrace. When they let go, they began to talk. Long time no see, Sayo! Mayo. That's what that reminds me of. How is your career going? I dropped out a year ago. Oh, why is that? You know, 'cause... As she said this, she moved her finger, making a whirlwind around her temple and her head, depicting insanity or a psychological disorder. Shit. Nah, Monica says fuck. Fuck! I'm so sorry, Sayori. I'm sorry. This really isn't a funny moment. Let me compose myself. Let me restart. Fuck! It's not that funny. Okay, wait. Alright, this time I got it. Fuck! I'm so sorry, Sayori. It's been hurting for a long time, too. Okay. Still the pain of that day. And so... I'm sorry, I'm in literal tears. That's not that funny. Okay. Okay. Alright. Oh. Alright. This is a serious part of the game. And so used to it. Oh my god, it's not that funny. And so used to it. Look at you. You work in a law. And so used to it. Look at you. You work in a law firm with your own office. If that's not getting used to the pain, I don't know what is. Oh my god, I'm sorry. It's really not that funny. I don't know why I'm still laughing. Don't say it like that, I'm ashamed! Suddenly, she looks in our direction and changed her expression into a frown. Who the fuck are these people? Aren't you going to introduce me to your, companions? I don't think it's necessary, you know them. Well, what can I say? I've never seen them. Good evening, I'm Gyro Monica. Hello, my name is Ryoko, but you can call me Nasuki. Oh. That may trigger something. Monica's face darkened for a second, but she managed to keep her composure. Pleased to meet you, Miss Nasuki. And you? I am Hoi, but you can call me Skibidi Toilet. Monica looked at Sayori in terror. What the fuck is happening? I don't think that was supposed to happen. That was my speaker fuck. Oh, hang on. Monica looked at Sayori in terror and began to babble. Sayori, what is this? They've already told you. Sayori gives a mischievous smile, while Monica tried to find a logical explanation for what was happening. Sayori, if this is a joke... Oh, yeah, I'd be pissed. Who said it was a joke? Leader? Oh, shit. This may send her off the edge. She's gonna fucking kill us! Without a word, Nasuki took off her wig, and I took off my costume, and we revealed our real identity. Monica was hyperventilating, and when half a minute had passed, she sat back in her chair and didn't even manage to stutter a sentence. Oh, shit. Abruptly, she began to laugh uncontrollably. Oh, yeah, she doesn't look good. It seemed as if her vocal cords were going to snap at any moment. When the chilling laughter stopped, she looked at us with an expression of absolute horror. No. This is too surreal. Oh, shit. Oh, my God, what is she doing? Oh, without warning, and wanting to check if it was all a dream, she banged her head against the wall as hard as she could. Why? Or, well, I guess to see if it was a dream. She let out a cry of pain, falling to the ground. Her face conveyed pure horror and pain as a little blood trail began to flow from her forehead. No! You can't be real! I saw Skibidi Toilet die! We are as real as life itself, although that doesn't make much sense. Sayori, would you explain to me what's going on? That's what I'm asking, boss. What have they done to you? Get out of here, and don't come back. What? We did not notice Kazuo's presence, but it was more than obvious that he would show up sooner or later. Oh shit. Kazuo quickly and aggressively chased us away, thinking that we had assaulted Monica. Now we were in a real mess. We could no longer communicate with her, except unofficially, which was almost impossible because we didn't know her personal phone number. Now on the street, we looked at each other. Dead silence reigned for several minutes, until Sayori spoke. Guys, I think I've got an idea. What? Well, share it with the class, please. What's the idea? The night air brushed my penis. I'm sorry. I read that wrong on purpose because it sounded funny in my head, and then when I said it out loud, it was like, yeah, okay. Y'all read that. I'm sorry. I kind of skipped over the rest of that. Skin gently was the rest of that. It was a damp wind, and it felt in a way liberating. A soft rush of air reverberated in my ears and drove me to a feeling of pleasure. Whoa, wait. Holy shit, pleasure. Wait a minute. Are we about to start talking about penises? The streets were empty at that hour, and it was the perfect place and time to be alone with my thoughts. What did it matter now that I couldn't talk to Monica or Yuri? Well, I mean, like, is Yuri alive? Like, does it really matter if we don't talk to Yuri? Like, I don't really care about Yuri, honestly. I had to be thankful to be alive with the love of my life and enjoy the limited ultimatum time Dan granted us. I sat down on a bench to rest. The sweet silence soothed some of my thoughts. I really fucked that up, I'm sorry. When I felt the most absolute peace, an even sweeter voice echoed in my mind. What's up, Skibbity Toilet? Well, I don't know how to answer that. The sky is up. Haha, that would be a real knee slapper, Skibbity Toilet. I just slapped my knee. He could say that. That would be funny. It's a very easy question. What's on your mind? I feel that what we're doing has no future. Why are we trying so hard to get the club together? Who can assure us that what Dan told us is real? Does she know about Dan? What if it doesn't matter? Ever since Natsuki and I were resurrected, nothing makes sense. But I can't help wishing all... But I can't help... But I can't help wishing that all of this is true. A painful silence ensued, in which I felt the tearing of Sayori's soul, realizing the certainty of my doubt. My reasoning was logical, and she knew it, but she didn't want us to give up hope. Suddenly, she rested her hand on my shoulder and smiled. Skibbity Toilet, are you an atheist? Yeah, what the fuck? What? We just went to heaven. Are you fucking stupid? And if you are insensitive to faith, why do you have faith that this can end up well? Because even if it is minimal, you have hope that it will end up well and you can live for many years. Sometimes it's not necessary to have faith in God, but it is necessary to have faith in your own projects. Alright, so wait, but we literally just got resurrected technically from in limbo, but like, if you're an atheist, doesn't that mean you believe in nothing? Like, when you die, like, just nothing happens? Like, how are we still an atheist if we just got resurrected? What better project will you have in your entire life than the chance of rising from your ashes like a phoenix? If this goes wrong, it will have been for nothing, but if it goes right, you would have missed the best opportunity of your life. And at the end of the day, we can keep you with us for a while longer, so you have nothing to lose. Sayori reached out her thumb to wipe away the tear flowing down my cheek while I glistened in the dim moonlight. Without warning, she put her arm around my shoulders and leaned her body on me. It was warm and comforting. The mix of sensations was addictive, the cold breeze mixed with the warm embrace of my best friend. She was absolutely right. I have nothing to lose, so let's get on with it. We parted and she stood up. Guys, I was able to stop a cab. Let's go to the hotel. It's 11 p.m. and I'm too sleepy. We slowly left the place. The place. That's not funny. Not that funny. I felt the last puff of air and slipped into the passenger seat. We then stopped breathing. The last puff of air. That was the last breath we ever had. We arrived at the hotel and went up to our room and had rough sex like we did yesterday. Oh shit. It said the same as yesterday. I was like, wait, we did the same as yesterday. Brushed our teeth and went to bed. As we opened the sheets, Nasuki spoke. Well, Sayori, what is the idea that you had for contacting Monica? You see, we better go after Yuri now. She is the only one of us who can enter Monica's office. Well, how do we find her? Easy. As soon as I searched her name on the internet, I found her picture. It turns out that she is now a writer and is having success. Some success. Among them, and the bestseller is Giasaru Aoka. Isn't that the book about us? What the fuck, Yuri? I guess now you understand why your story became so well known. And best of all, I looked her up on Pentagram, and she uploads a lot of photos reading in a kind of coffee shop / bookstore. And sometimes she says its name, she says its name, Shioharzo Yokosada. I'm butchering these Japanese words. And to top it off, I looked it up, and she is currently in Tokyo, so we don't have to leave here to look for her. We only have to go there for a couple of days, and sooner or later we'll see her. Sounds like a great plan to me. What do you think, Nat? I like it. Whoa, wrong voice. I like it. We can start tomorrow. And where exactly is this coffee shop? It's near a street called Omori Yokodo. A commercial area with street food stalls. Perfect, so we can eat there while we wait for her to show up. Fat ass. After saying that, we say our goodbyes and went to sleep. I'm fat, so I can say that.